And hello again. We are picking right back up, and we're picking up bronze keys. How about that? Whoop. Level 3 kind of starts out pretty slow. Like, there's not been a lot of big deception going on. Not a lot of huge rewards or anything. Nothing crazy. I don't remember. No, Act 2 kind of throws you right into the mix. There's like, here you have a hub world and you can go wherever you want. Like, gives you options and weird stuff to do straight off the bat. Yeah, World 3 is a bit more straightforward. Some of the secrets start getting kind of complicated to find, but I don't know. It's nothing too wild so far. Oh, it does make it really hard to see the areas where the spiky mouth plants can actually kill you, like on the ground, just with the color scheme of this place already being like green and brownish. It very nicely masks the green-brownish color that the spiky mouth dudes use to show you where they're gonna spikily mouth you. Alright. Actually I'm gonna go up here real quick so I can kill spiky mouth dude. Because I don't feel like dealing with his sass. Just put totems everywhere. Oh, getting surrounded. So see you, idiots! Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh, the mana regen combo thing is a huge, gigantic buff to the Warlock. Like, this is amazing. I feel mildly unstoppable once I get a combo going. Oh, all the delicious fruits on the other side of that door. Now, I'll be darned if I'm walking around for that. Whoops. I'll be darned if I have a halfway decent aim. Don't do it, eyeball. Don't give me that. Chain lightning is way better than I expected for those guys. Like, I didn't realize they were like had such little health. You know, normally this would be quite the problem, but you can just be like, yep, never mind. Another one? Yep. Not a problem. Oh geez, I didn't realize it set you on fire when you walk into that. Sorry, guy. Jeez, I feel like you probably didn't deserve that. Okay, so it looks like the mana bombs do hurt you slightly. They like light you on fire a little bit. So like they do a tiny bit of damage, but the main point is you're losing all your dang old mana. Oh, don't miss the switch. And I guess I can actually save you a bronze key. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Just, people were just walking up to me and just getting exploded instantly. I honestly think I have been super lucky with the drops I've been getting for the random power-ups. Like, I don't think I'm supposed to be this buff. Yeah. I don't think I'm supposed to be that buff. But hey, I'll take it. It's kind of nice to, like, be away from this game for about a year or whatever and think about it like, man, it'd be fun to play that again and get, like, a really optimum build, pretty much. It's just like, this is why I like this game. Really optimum build and then just blow it by sucking. That's an issue. I think this might be the first time we've seen these fire traps. What they do is, if you'll walk up to them slowly, and if it's not the correct panel, then yeah, it opens up in fire. So if you're not careful and slow, you'll just run ahead and get fire blasted. They don't randomize, so the path will always be the same every time. So you don't have to worry about that. So if you play through the game once and you know the path, then you can just with confidence be like, and that's about how quickly you take damage if you suck. There, I did it for science, not because I'm bad and impatient. It's always good when someone's like, yeah, so just take it slow and be patient, and then immediately they turn around and don't follow their own advice and get wrecked for it. It's like, well, looks like you should have taken your own advice, moron. It's like, yeah, that's basically the story of my entire life. Let's not bring it up, please. Okay, so hitting that button behind the golden door opens up a passageway to our upper lip. Here we go. Oh my goodness, thank you, gargoyles. Okay, I was starting to think that maybe gargoyles wasn't going to be a good upgrade, but now it's maybe the best upgrade. This is amazing. Look at the mana just fly back up. This is stupid. This is just ridiculous. In a good way. And it's only going to get more ridiculous because one of the things they do in Act 4 is like, you know what's hard? 50,000 dudes all at once. And so that's like what they do. They just throw 50,000 dudes at you, which means more dudes to kill, which means more health and mana back, which is excellent. Yes, okay, there we go. So this is what the walkthroughsable walls look like. It's just like second level of books. There's like 3 books missing and they have red flashing eyes. And secret area. Lame. I think I'm going to go ahead and just use that potion, because I probably won't remember to come back here in case I need one, unless in the very next room I go into, I suck and get destroyed. Then I would be like, well, it would have been nice to have that dang old potion. But then at that point I probably would resent the fact that I have to walk back there, so this kind of saves my life, no matter what. It saves me from potential walking, and it saves me from potential potion wasting. So, win-win. I'm not 100% sure if there's like a breakable wall along here. I don't think there is. I think it's just that walkthroughsable wall. Okay, cool. Even when I was playing the game a ton, that was one of my solutions for finding secrets in the third act, was like, well, just slap all the bookshelves, because the breakdownable walls at this point start to get very, very, like, unseeable. There's not really a good visual hint for it. You just have to know it's there or go around hitting all the walls. Or if you have upgraded your Nova a ton, and the room with the breakable wall in it happens to be a huge one like this, then sometimes your Nova will, like, fly off and break down the wall that you could have broken down. Yes, why don't you come stand over here? Haha, doofus. Ooh, that is a 50 mana back orb. Eat fire, evildoer. Wait, 50 mana back orb, that means we can just spam mana recklessly. And then go grab the thing. Almost missed out on a whole $1. And if I did that like 10,000 times, that'd be significant losses. I don't know, that's super a risk. So even with combo, I'm not fast enough to like stab those dudes and then run through them. I think later on you can be. Like you can smack them and then run through them and not run into any issues. I keep forgetting that we're even picking up golden keys because they're throwing them at us left and right. So anyways, this button down here opened up that area up there, and then that button opened up a new area down here. Just a big old back and forth rigmarole. Uh-oh. Get out of my life. I'm sorry you feel so unappreciated, potion vendor, but Warlock's kind of a beast. Sorta don't need you that much. Sorry. Oh gosh. This floor stabbing dude is like a year and a half away right now. Oh my goodness. Probably would be smart for me to set up like my spells, or like set up at least chain lightning to be like on one of the triggers. That way if I was running away I could use the second stick to aim around. But I don't think I'm going to do it. I just have to remember to strafe. Kind of haven't been strafing at all actually lately. What a fool I am. Okay, I'm gonna try to, like, blast through here and get to this plant. Okay, never mind. As I say, I'm gonna try to get, like, knock this plant out so I don't have to worry about him killing me while I try to collect all the money. But looks like it's gonna actually take a hot minute. I'm dead. I'm straight dead. You don't get surrounded here because things go south real quick. Like, I mean, that's sort of always the rule for this game, but exceptionally with the eyeball guys. They move fast enough that they can swoop around behind you really fast before you realize what's going down, and then they do absurd amounts of damage, and they have just enough health that it makes it hard to escape. So. I will have my vengeance. Oh wait, there are level 3 eyeball guys. They're gigantic and green. Oh wait, that's like a mini-boss though. Never mind, don't worry about it, it's cool. Man, they're really good about like moving around behind you. I was trying to strafe backwards to keep them all in a line there, but it really didn't work. There's such a delay when you walk across these spike traps, like, oh, nothing happened. Oh, there's an enemy right now that's trying to make its way down here. Enemies can trigger those too. Oh wait, we've already gone over that. Act 3 is also really good about putting those spiky mouth dudes like far enough away from you that it takes forever to get to them. Just spoil your night for a long period of time. Give me that delicious steak. Jeez. Oh, dearie. Thanks. Okay, here we go. Now we're starting to make our way where we need to be. Let's just take the long way around. Might as well. I think there's a vitality vendor right around here. Yes, there is. Ah, yes, and that's what the silver key is for. Don't. Movement speed 2, 100% yes please. Mana pool 4, abso-freakalutely. Health pool, nope. I maybe should get that, just because, I don't know. I don't know that 10 extra health is really gonna keep me out of trouble. The movement speed's gonna be super nice though. Which becomes really apparent, like the change in movement once you get a combo going, because you move so fast. Wow. So I've never actually... Oh yeah, this guy's annoying. Teleports around and stuff. He becomes really common in Act 4. So yeah, the Warlock is the only character I haven't done a full playthrough yet, because I was doing my first playthrough with him for like the walkthrough or whatever, and then after I stopped doing the videos for the walkthrough for a long time, I played this game a little bit at some point, but I still didn't play through as the Warlock because I don't want to spoil it, because in the back of my head, like even for the last over a year now, I've been thinking like I want to come back to this at some point. So yeah, I still haven't actually played a full game as him. I'm starting to think he might be like my favorite. He's the most fun, I think, for me. And I haven't even got his third ability. The third ability is where like everyone really catches their stride. Like the game gets so fun with characters' third abilities. Oh my gosh. See ya, doofuses, Lord. Yeah, I'd say the Paladin is, in my opinion, so far like the best in terms of most consistent. You know, I wonder if they've changed him as well. Like his healing ability was just absurd, because by the end it literally turns into a 1-to-1 mana to health ratio, and he doesn't really need that much mana, but he still will have like 250 mana or something by the end of the game. So you can be like completely dead and then just, oh, never mind, I'm just gonna mana myself back to full health. And combined with like his massive base damage, really good movement speed, like insane defense with his shield, he's pretty unstoppable. Like if you're trying something really hard, I'd say the Paladin is probably the best option just because he's so dang good. But I'm starting to feel like the Warlock is more fun to play as. I don't feel like as safe, but I feel like I'm having a better time. Which is saying a lot because the Paladin's freaking blast. Because I love this game. Gosh dang it. Massive fanboy over here, being all biased and stuff. I don't know, I just love games that have a big old focus on gameplay. And this game is like 100% gameplay focused. Because there is no anything else. It's very arcadey. I like arcade games where, you know, they just make it feel fun. And then the motivation to continue forward isn't like the story or anything, it's just having fun. It's funny because I don't generally... Oh yeah, that's right, the eyeball spawners are freaking creepy. I don't typically think that I like roguelikes, but I really like this game, which I guess is a rogue... kind of a roguelike? Maybe it's a roguelite, because you only have... or you don't have only one life or something. But, you know, if you get a game over, then you just have to start completely over. Yeah, this game and Wizard of Legend are some of my favorite games that I've played recently. And FTL is pretty good as well. I don't think it has the replayability that these do, in my opinion. This and Wizards of Legend. But it's funny because typically I don't like that style of game, but then I guess that's kind of lately, you know, roguelikes have been sort of the go-to genre for really arcadey gameplay focused games, which is some of my favorite stuff. So the second floor in Act 3 is pretty wide open, just sprawling area. There's a lot of different directions you can go right off the bat, and there's not really a lot stopping you from progressing forward. It's just that, you know, each way you go takes a long time to get through, and then it all kind of loops back around eventually. So, yeah, this floor can be confusing, and also can take a long time to explore through, but I don't know, you just kind of have to keep on pressing on. If there's no enemies in the area that you're at right now, this probably means you've been there before. So yeah, just keep on looking for new spots. I don't really have like a systematic approach to this area, just because I think every time I've played this I've kind of gone through it differently, and that sort of is okay. There's not really like, not too much direction, like you need to go over here first to make sure that you get this key or that key. And there probably is like a most optimum way to do it, because I imagine that there's like, if you head off one direction you can get like, oh my goodness, you can probably get to the attack vendor like as soon as possible. Of course I don't know, I even have so much money that it's mega worth it at the moment. I think that's usually what I try to do, try to wait to go to the attack vendor until I have at least a little bit more money, so it's kind of worth my time. Oh look, it's an eyeball boss. Uh-oh. Yeah, things get scary when he's around. That's right, because he spawns a ton of dudes. And he does a ton of damage. And he's really freaking fast and scary. And he enrages things that aren't even eyeballs. That just seems unfair. Okie dokie. Totem Rampage, Part 5. Jeez. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. See, a lot of the bronze doors you can open in this level are just for convenience. Like, at this point, there's no reason to do that, but you can. And so that's sort of the idea. Like, there's not really anywhere that's barred off from you that much, because you don't really need keys. They kind of just give them to you for convenience and time saves. Oh, that's right. I forgot that there was even, like, a these things spawning area. And it's that weird pool off to the side. Let's go ahead and take care of that, because it's making me sad. Jeez. Like, it's such a funny contrast. Like, that looks so clean and happy. It's like this cool magical fountain. Kind of reminds me of something that the Protoss would have from StarCraft. And when you break it, it just turns into like this little, like, oh, now the well's all dried up. And then the eyeball spawners is gigantic, freaky, creepy, blinking eye, and you destroy it, and it's just shredded eyeball and blood everywhere. It's like, oh, geez, that's freaking awful. So, quite the contrast. Also, quite the contrast in the amount of video that's about to be on the screen. Ha ha ha, terrible outros for the last 3 episodes.